Once upon a time, in a village nestled between rolling hills and a sparkling lake, there lived a poor couple named Rahman and Sarah. They weren't blessed with much, but what they had was a profound love for each other that knew no bounds. Rahman, a man of few words, had a heart as big as the sky. He worked as a cobbler, mending shoes and selling sandals. His tools, his only company. Sarah, on the other hand, was a weaver, her nimble fingers creating beautiful fabrics that adorned the village women. They lived in a small hut with a leaky roof and walls that offered little protection from the wind. But what they lacked in material possessions, they made up for in their unwavering bond. One evening as they sat by the tiny fire, Rahman turned to Sarah and said, "My love, I know we don't have much, but I promise one day I will build you a home, a real home with strong walls and a heart of gold." Sarah looked at him, her eyes shining with tears. She knew Rahman's promises were as solid as the mountains that guarded their village. They embraced, and in that moment, their tiny hut seemed less like a prison and more like a palace. Their life was hard, working from sunrise to sunset, but they never complained. Instead, they supported each other, sharing each other's burdens and celebrating each other's joys. They made a pact to never let hardship break them, and to always choose patience over anger. Years went by, and slowly, Rahman saved money. Enough to buy a small piece of land on the outskirts of the village. It wasn't much, but for them, it was a dream come true. With calloused hands and determined hearts, they built a small, simple house. It had one room, a kitchen, and a place to keep their goats. Each brick was laid with hope, each nail hammered in with a prayer, each window set with a memory. When it was finished, Sarah placed some flowers by the door and said, "Welcome to our home, a home built with love and promises." Their house wasn't the prettiest in the village, but it was the warmest. People often stopped by to admire the flowers planted by Sarah, which bloomed in all colors of the rainbow. One day, a wise old woman visited them. Looking at their house, she said, "You must be the only couple in the world who are not afraid of storms, for your love is the lighthouse that guides you through the darkest nights." And so their home became a symbol of peace and unity in the village, a testament to the power of love and the beauty of simplicity. For though they had started with nothing, they had built something truly special. A home filled with the riches that mattered most. Trust, patience, and promises kept.